how have you found that's affected your Christianity?
Well, oh my word. So for me, I feel like I grew up in a Christian home.
Yeah.
Start there. My parents are very strict. But after going through IVF and all of that, I'm just very much in a deconstructing stage. That's the best way to put it. I believe in God. I believe definitely, like, the world is so beautiful and everything's so intricate, the way our bodies are built. There's no ways, like, do you know what I mean?
100%.
There has to be amazing being that made this all happen. But definitely in the way that, like, the Bible even was written, I'm like, you know, even with my own thoughts, I could write something down in my PMDD phase. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm very much in my deconstructing, and I want to understand God for myself.
Yeah.
I've had experiences where in the church that I grew up in, people weren't quite understanding of us going through IVF. So that made me kind of like, I don't feel accepted here. I'm just going to step away and, like, find God for my own self rather than how
this was
you want me
recently?
to. Yeah, in the last couple of years.
What do they say?
It's not what they say, it's how they act.
How they act. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, for me, that was quite like, okay, I'm no longer going to seek God, because I think sometimes in churches, it's how you show up to church, whether you are good with God or not. You know, you're very much judged on that. Are you lifting your hands? Are you not? Are you helping out? Are you not? What team are you part of?
Yeah.
You know?
But you know what? I really do feel like it is the type of church because, like I mentioned, I didn't go to church for a while. Since 2019, and I've only recently found a church like last year. Because I had that problem with other churches, and I think we're seeing it now that the churches are not as, there's not a lot of community and understanding, and like, okay, if someone's doing something, I'm a firm believer of, okay, let's sit down, let's talk through the questions you have, let's talk about the issues you have,
100%.
and let's go through the words together.
Yeah.
Because I think when someone's going through something, sometimes our heads can be everywhere. Yeah. And I think what you want is just someone to sit down and listen to you.
Exactly.
And I think sometimes that's missing in churches. Not all churches.
Yeah.
But the one I'm going to, I must say they're really good, because I've only been going there for like 2 months, and they've really helped me a lot. So I won't say it's all churches. So I think that's what we need to do, not just in churches, but as a Christian community, because we're all on a different journey. Our relationship is going to be different with God. Yeah. Some people are going to be like, you know, the reverends and the pastors and everything, and some are just like got so many questions. Some are just starting out, and that's absolutely fine. And we should have a healthy debate.
100%.
A really healthy debate. Questions and ask. We should sit down with each other and help each other out. Really. And I think that way we will probably see people more interested in coming to Christ, because we're given that opportunity to ask questions. Because even in the Bible, people ask questions.
Literally.
If you don't know, how are you going to grow?
Exactly.
So I just want to put that in. I just want to have a little rant, sorry.
No, but you're right, because I feel like if we're more real, it actually attracts people to Christ more.
100%.
Rather than, oh, you know, like, well, you've got to do like this and stay within these rules and do this, you know. You're not actually giving someone godly advice. Yes. You're not counseling them. You're just keeping them in the parameters that you think God wants,
and also the whys. We also
know?
need to explain, like, why do we need to do these things? Because the one I can think of is like, oh, don't have sex before marriage. Okay, cool. Why?
Or just because.
Exactly. So there is that thing that we need to explain, not just bash.